Alright, y'all, let's welcome in. It's the 10-year anniversary of Hearthstone. Right now, Blizzard's been lacking. I mean, we haven't seen the new set completely come out yet. We've seen all the cards. They have a planned event for the 10-year anniversary celebration. We already did the first one, which is just getting a coin, and then golden version of the gifts, which is kind of just like a kick in the nuts. We got a couple other things in the works for what they have coming. They're removing a bunch of the diamond card rewards. Now it's for the signatures instead. We got this whole new rotation of the sets. A lot of the good cards from Year of the Wolf. They're technically from Year of the Hydra rotating, because we have the Year of the Wolf one still at standard. But it'll be interesting to see what it is. Hopefully they don't just like totally do nothing. I mean, they give us both Hearthstone Brew. Yeah, I mean, he's okay. He's kind of like a dead card. I mean, he's good for like, it's a really good aggro card and a really good control if you have a dud. But the randomness is still annoying. I mean, the Whiz Bang one from all the streamers using it in the set looks really good. The new Whimsical one, he looks really strong. There's like 11 decks in it, or 9. Maybe it's less, but I forget. I think it's like 6 or 7, 18 different decks. Wow. According to that post on Reddit. Oh no, that's the old one. But still, they look really strong, a lot of them. Some look weaker than others. The Heroic one looks really strong. The 20 card one looks really strong too, it's powerful. The new set is cool, but it seems kind of disappointing to me. I mean, for like things they could have done, it's just like a nostalgia trip. It's a workshop where it's just like toy versions of all the classic cards, and they just do lazy things like using old abilities. So for that dragon with the take an extra turn. Wait, hold on. But yeah, so it's just basically a nostalgia trip. They have Tarim come back, but a weaker version. They do the miniaturized. They do the new, what's his name? The Hunter legendary that gives you just like a random legendary from the past or whatever he gives you now. It's just like a lot of stupid ones where they're just like, they can't make the like the keywords come back, but then they decide that they can put like, ooh, add a card from the past to this. And like kind of like happened a lot in the last sets too. Like in Titans, the Priest got a bunch of ones from the past. It seems like they are running out of ideas. They just got to keep pumping out all these cards. And with the mini sets, I mean, they're fun, and it's a good way to get free-to-play players kind of involved with it, because there's some decent cards always in the mini sets, and they can buy them with coins, so they need 2,000 each time, and like the cycle, blah blah blah. It kind of is just like killing the pool, because they just like oversaturate it, and like, yeah, it'll be nice for the rotations each time because you have a little bit more cards than usual, or like you normally would on the old rotations, but it's just kind of lame. I mean, it's fun because it makes it a little. It's a mixed bag. I have mixed feelings about it. Where are they going to keep going from here? They've done a lot of cool things. Like, hopefully this year is pretty good. Right now it's just like nostalgia for 10 years. And maybe like they'll do some other cool things later down the road. Like the images that they always show to like preemptively show the sets to come up, where it has like the picture. I mean, they look cool. It's just like the symbol with the background and people have to speculate. And that's always fun. I mean, have a couple ideas for that, and that could be a different thing to talk about. But I just hope that with it all, they're not just like giving up, kind of. I mean, they're making some broken cards again. Priest is going to be pretty strong, I have a feeling, this set. I mean, they're going to do a combo, obviously, using their new zero-cost hero power, then get the Mana Crystal one from Reno, and then Raza, the Unsealed. It's just a weird state. I really liked the last set. The flavor was cool. A lot of the good cards. It was a fun end of year meta. Sometimes the end of year, like with all the sets out, it could be pretty toxic. The worst year was when they had all the quest ones and the hero cards from Battle, Alterac Valley, and United Stormwind. That whole year, that was a toxic thing. And then with the Year of the Hydra even was kind of tough. But once that other set rotated, it was pretty fun when it was Year of the Wolf. Like Titans is really fun. The Reno one's fun. The Festival of Legends is even pretty fun. They're enjoyable cards. I like having Highlander available, and then they also have a counter Highlander. Steam Cleaner is going to be gone. All this other stuff too. It'll be interesting. A lot of these new cards seem like they'll be fun. I mean, it seems like Khadgar is a lot weaker than people thought, which is good and bad, I guess. Because it would be fun if he's a good tool, because then you can kind of just like make a pseudo Highlander mage, which is what I want to do. I was like doing that, trying to force that to work, but it never works. The Galactic Projection Orb is also going to be really strong. So like those two legendaries for them are really good, and then some of their other ones, but like they're all more focused on the spells only. It's always fun to try new decks. And then let's see, Priest looks alright. Demon Hunter Highlander, kind of worried about it being pretty bad now. Same with Hunter Highlander. Hunter Highlander was good because they had that recruit card, but they don't call it recruit. The one from March of the Lich King, where you summon the beast out of their deck and then you can just like buff it up. Lothamar too, he's a powerful card to make those decks actually usable. Having a giant King Crush come out, it's pretty sick. But we have King Plush now, so that'll be fun. It'll be fun to do him. Seems like a good guy to use. But yeah, the one for Demon Hunter seems alright. Megatherodon, I forgot to say his name. Unreleased. His Torment ability seems strong, and then having that red card to put him back in seems cool. And rediscovering him off of the Window Shopper is pretty powerful. Honestly, Ballhog seems good too. It's cool. I mean, they're nerfing Paladin a little bit. Their Highlander's probably going to be pretty garbage. Shaman's going to be a good one still, and obviously Warrior, because you can't go wrong with Bran. Like the new Dr. Boom package, Inventor Boom, they seem pretty strong for Warrior. Saw like Zeddy and all them playing. Splendiferous Whizbang. Like his new decks seem really fun, and Ziliax is going to be sick. It'll be interesting. Hero Power Mage or Priest is going to be fun. Like you don't even need to have the Reno effect go off to make it work probably, but I mean, you want to because it's a board clear. Super board clear now with the Void, what is that spell called? The ACOS board clear from Warlock. Now that it destroys locations too. It kind of pseudo nerfs President Yogg-Saurant because that thing's just gonna be gone. You're just gonna get it toasted out, not even like have it, and just like it wipes the board, but it wipes your thing. So hopefully it doesn't do it too much. The other Warlock one now, the Wheel of Doom, that's gonna nerf it as well. Big Demon Warlock seems like it'll be fun. That could be a fun one to do. The Sing-Along Buddy with Raza, because Raza you play one just on 5 whenever you get it, then you have it for the rest of the game, that effect. Then you get that one, you get the Mana Refresh one that turn, and you get the Papercraft Angel. Your hero power costs 0, so you just keep getting infinitely free 2 mana, and you can keep triggering it twice. So I guess you could go back and just fill up your mana all the way, so Priest becomes Druid with that. Your power triggers twice, so the mana refreshes 2, so before that goes up, then you just have it 0, keeps refreshing. It's interesting. That's super interesting. I mean, it'll be fun, but just like a lot of these cards it's just nostalgia, and like, I mean, I figured they would do something like that, and it's the flavor's kind of cool. It's just weird to go from like Cowboys and Titans to a toy shop, in my opinion. But I mean, it's flavorful because Whizbang is back, which is cool. Then you got Dr. Boom is back. It'd be cool if they brought back Evil, but I mean, I guess that doesn't make sense canonically for them because they formed up after. And then the Cowboy one is that the League of Explorers hadn't formed up yet, but Reno and Elise team up is before it. But then they added Finley and Bran, which that doesn't make sense. I mean, it makes sense, but like, I don't know, just goofy. And then that Finley in his art has that golden fish already. Is that canonically incorrect? But anyway, I mean, we'll see how the year goes. You're the Pegasus. Having Justicar Trueheart and Odin Prime Designate, that's gonna be crazy. Warrior's just gonna be in a good spot. And like that new Pip or whatever her name is, the new Corset card, the pink hair, she goes in and rushes and does the 2 damage. That one's pretty strong too. I mean, it seems strong. I was using it already since it's in standard right now, but who knows? It'll be fun. It'll be sad to see the Colossals go, and Sir Finley, Prince Renathal, of course. They're all a lot of fun, and it was a good year. I felt like Year of the Wolf was pretty healthy. I mean, there were some parts of it that were kind of whatever. I brought Warrior back to life, and all of it is just pretty interesting. And then like a lot of the Arthur stuff is gonna be gone. Like a lot of the Blood Death Knight is going away. Oh, and then a lot of good cards for Demon Hunter are going away. That Unleash Fell. That one was pretty good. I honestly hope the Kel'Thas, even though it was kind of shitty, but it was good. It's good in Highlander Hunter, and then the Faithful Companions. It's sad to see those go, because like, I have a blind spot for Reno decks, and just love to do it because it's just fun, those effects, and then just like getting to play so many more new cards instead of just honestly beating 15 cards into the ground. Maybe 18 at most, because you get a couple legendaries in there. I mean, I'm glad to see the Scourge Illusionist go. It's a pretty annoying card. Sad to see the Cold Storage for Shaman, because that was fun to get the other Highlander effects for it. And then from the other side, that one's sad to go. Warlock's not losing that. I mean, that whole undead package for them is going away. Warriors losing some stuff. I mean, Astalor had its time in the sun, and it's glad that it came out like the last set of that year. But it was fun, and Lothamar, he was fun. It'd be sad to see him go, and then the Sunwell. Path of Arthas, I don't care about that, to be honest. The relic stuff for Demon Hunter, that's it. Nah. Well, it's good to see that the Wildbloom Seedsman's going away and the Topiary Shrubgazer. I mean, it's nerfing a lot of the dragon stuff for, I mean, not necessarily, because there's still a lot of stuff. Wild Seeds for Druid. The Wild Seeds for Hunter going away. Those were pretty good. They were fun, but sad to see those go. I'm glad to see Objection and all them go. Like, it had so many broken cards, and Life Sentence, like, that shit was so annoying. Paladin's losing a lot of its neutral, the pure Paladin stuff. And then it's losing a lot of those good one costs it had, like the Sinful Sous Chef. Pretty good that it's going away. Then the Countess, Burgle Rogue is losing some, and a lot of the secrets, which is good. But then Shaman's Framester, all its evolved stuff's going away, it doesn't really matter. All the lame imp stuff now from Warlock. It's crazy that it used to be so good and now it's just like so dead. But then Warriors losing some of its fun things like the Call to the Stand. That's going away. Steam Cleaner's going away. And then Sunken City just has so many good cards that are going away. I mean, all the mech stuff is going away. I mean, not all of it, some of it. Some good board clears for Demon Hunter 1. The Top of the Idol, that one's gonna be gone. Then Sea Lag. I liked all of the Colossals, they're fun. And then Dredge keyword going away, that's super sad. Because that one's like a fun, healthy one. It makes the game run smoother. And it was very, very good to have that. Paladin's losing Light Ray too. And then Priest always trades one board clear for another because they don't really have board clears in their core set. So they always just get a new one. Like the new board clears would be pretty broken. Anyway, all the XP and stuff that they're removing. Sorry to shift gears like that, but they're moving all that XP shift for each expansion. No more achievements, less achievements. I mean, you guys probably already saw it with Zeddy talking about it, but it'll be interesting. Yeah, I mean, hopeful for the future, and it would be cool to see if they did like some more cool rotations, or maybe even like adding a third legendary, or like making the core set a little bigger, and then maybe not doing as much mini sets. Maybe they do 2 mini sets a year and do a bigger core set. That could be fun. It seems like they're just pumping it out. Obviously it's Blizzard, right? And they're kind of just milking the player base, get the whales going. I'm in a position where I just like keep playing every year and every expansion, and I just stay on top of it. So it's just kind of like, it's fun. I like the game. Some expansions are pretty beat up, but this one seems like it should be pretty healthy as long as Priest isn't OP. I mean, the first one's always kind of slow. My favorite, I think, of each year has always been the second expansion for the most part, except for last year's. I liked the Badlands the best. But the second one is always usually pretty good. Always healthy, because it's like just the right amount of cards, just the right amount of stuff, and like they give you enough space to make enough decks that way. But we'll see. And yeah, so maybe we'll do another one of these. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna do some streaming too. Just gonna get really hands in on this Hearthstone. Get it playing, make some decks, try to climb again. The legend system is just so funny to me. I got into it at the beginning of the month, and then every night you just go to bed, you wake up the next day and you try to go play, you already lost like 1,000 ranks. It's just, you have to just keep like spamming it to go through. And like you can't have fun in it. I made this horrible mage deck and it's just not getting me anywhere. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's Puff Clan TV sign out, Puff Lemon. Catch you guys on the next one. Oh yeah! Alright. I mean, they give us Hearthstone brew. Oh my god, that's a gaff.